On September 13th, Fire Gaming is going to be hosting the Let's Raise Hell Week event. The rules are very simple. The last 4 members standing each win $15. For more information and to sign up for this event, visit www.firegaming.com.
Communication is key to surviving counters. Your team depends as much on you as you do on them.
Hi guys, and welcome to this evening's clan match. We are going to have a fight between XF and GYZ. It's going to be a clan scrim, so at the moment they're just kind of talking a little bit about whether it should be 3v3, 4v4, 5v5. Most scrims are 5v5, as are clan matches, but we'll just have to see what they come up with. So, if you just give me a second, looks like everything's working fine. If you're in any of the chats, please let me know. And I just need to make sure that everything's working as it should. So, let me just make sure they all know we're live on the stream. And in fact, I think what I'll also do is very quickly go and post up on the forum so the guys on there know that we're streaming. And since we're at it, why don't we go ahead and also do a little bit of tweeting as well. Alright, so let's see. Obviously you're going to stream live, so let's do that. Streaming clan screen live. Yep. Because they're nice people over at ZPS, I think we can also retweet it on there. Done. Right. Good. Now we should be in action. So, welcome to this event. As I say, it's a clan scrim. It is between 2 very active teams. Both of them were in Season 1 of the Interstellar Marines League at Fire Gaming. And hopefully both of them will be in Season 2. This one we're going to be starting on Arch. We have got a bit of a discussion at the moment about lineups. Well, Scarlet's not up, he's more down. And just to make sure that they've got the right number of players for a bit of fun, looks like they're going to go for 3v3. Looking for some good stuff out of XF. They're a good team. Finn and Blade, well, okay. Finn is a very good player, very competitive, played a lot of competitive matches in his time, and he's always a good player to watch because he will push himself and his team very hard. He's dead at the moment. Then we've got several other players, Percussor, Blade, Monad, Ranger, yep. And you can see by the TR ranks, there's only one that's not a TR 100. So they've all played the game an awful lot over the years. Let's see if they're ready to go. Woohoo, yeah! So it's no particularly fixed format for this evening, it's fluid. The clans will just simply do the practice scrim. And we will stream for a bit of fun, so it's not a totally serious stream. If you've got any questions about IM, I've got the Fire Gaming chat up here on the right hand side so I can watch what you're saying. I'm sorry I don't have the chat up for... Let me just see if they're live. Yes, they're live. I don't have the chat up for ZPS, so if you want to ask me any questions, just let me know on the... Yep, on the chat for Fire Gaming. So, it begins. We've got Blade. He's pushing around. No one's taking any control points at the moment. Doesn't look. Blade goes down to Monad. That was quick. The map we're on is Arch, which as you can see is in its dark mode at the moment. Don't seem to have any control points taken. One's just been taken, it's Bravo. Let's follow Ranger. Ranger's not a player I'm overly familiar with, so it's going to be interesting to see what he can do. He's just hanging around. He looks like he's trying to control the angles roughly around the middle. going for that control point. Let's go into third person. He's just bouncing up and down a bit. Gets shot in the back. Manages to get away. Still taking fire, still running. Didn't manage to get all the way away. Oh, he's taken down there by Finn, so that leaves Monad, who's the last player on his side. He's not in an... There, he got the kill, nice one. Light CM has come back early. Picussa has taken zone Echo. So Monad's just underneath this zone. There we go, it's just above him there. He might press forward towards it. Oh, he gets taken out there by Monad. I'm sorry, by Picussa. So Light CM is the last player left. He seemed to miss that player running in front of him then. He's still chasing this player, whoever it is. Actually might be Picussa. I think he's trying to flank back around him. He's walking slowly, keeping the footsteps down a little bit. Sees him in front, goes for the kill, misses. And that's it, Delta's got the game. XF wins round 1 of this first map. Now then, since we're at the beginning of the event, I have been asked to say a message by Blade. And if this goes pear-shaped, I will have words with him. The message is very simple. Knowledge is half the battle. The other half is violence. Now I have no idea what that is referring to. So if there's a funny meme that comes out in a few days, Blade, we're going to be chatting. Right, so Picussa takes out Ranger. That only leaves 2 players left on Gamma, and that's Monad and Light CM. Light CM's taken down. Monad's the one left. If he goes down now, that's it. It becomes... Let's see, he takes out Blade. He's brought back Ranger. It's 2 versus 2. Now, Deadlock, which is the game mode that we're playing for competitive play, is really balanced around 5v5. So these rounds are going to be a little quicker than normal. He's going for the control point, which is Charlie. In the latest update, we brought the control point letters back to what they should be. They got mixed up a couple of updates ago. And there's a few actually, update 22. What I might do actually next week is a little update 22 stream. That was quick. Picussa takes out Ranger, so again, GYZ are neutralized by Gamma, which is XF. That's not bad at all, actually. I did expect XF to do reasonably well, but it's been some time since we've had some good competitive matches. Teams change, skill levels change, so it's nice to see that XF is still maintaining their strong streak. So let's watch Light CM. Reacted a little. Oh, did he get the kill? Blade's taking Ranger and Finn's taking Light CM. That leaves Monad again. Once again, he's the last player on his team, so that means that he's either got to kill an enemy or he's got to take a control point. There's just one player in front. I want to point up my screen to show you. Sometimes it's a little bit frustrating how players in the heat of the moment can miss that kind of thing. But the first map has been taken by Delta, which is XF. So nice work. Arch goes to XF. So this is operations. It's basically a large map on 3 levels or 4 levels within a big cube. This is one of the oldest maps we have and is one of the favourites, if not the favourite of the competitive community. Why is he wandering around with just his pistol? So Monad's the last player left. He's going for kill, manages to get it, brings back Light CM, brings it down to 2-2, but Percussa gets the refrag. It's a nice trade. I've seen this from XF a little bit now, where if one of their players goes down, there's quite often a second player close by to get the refrag, so they just trade as opposed to one team losing. See, so Rangers come back. It's now a 2v2. Let's see if GYZ can get their first map on the board. Rangers gone down. That means that Lightseum is the last player on GYZ. Little risky using your flashlight now. He's having to be very cautious here. There's a flashlight going off. He knows enemy players nearby. He's not 100% sure where. He just wants to kind of catch. You can hear to his left. There we go. Oh, but Percussa's got faster reactions. Nice work there by Percussa. So it's the same story at the moment. XF gets the first round. Let's see if they can take operations in the same way that they took Arch. Blade using a pistol. Is this a... Let me just check. Percussa's on a pistol. Finn's on a pistol. Is this just simple disrespect being shown by XF? They think they're so good they just need to use the pistols? Let's see. Let's watch Blade. Are they going for the revive? Yep, Blade's going for the revive. Percussa takes out Ranger. It's 2v2, 3v2 now. Excuse me for a second whilst I just take a quick sip. And again, Ranger's the last one left for his side, which is GYZ. Let's go watch Ranger. Okay, so Ranger's captured Echo. He's brought back Light CM. So it's now a 3v2. He's just hanging around. Ah, gets caught looking in the wrong direction. Percussa's changed in the last player. And Percussa takes down Light CM. That's 2-0 on operations now to XF, and these guys are doing really well here. I'm really impressed. Hey Ox, how's it going, mate? Can you please let me know if the sound and everything's okay? Right, so let's go watch. Let's do Percussa. Monad takes down Finn. That gives the early advantage to GYZ. But Percussa comes round, takes down Light CM, going for the res on TMS. So it swings back again. It's now 3 versus 2. Quick reactions there from Finn. It's now 2v2. This round seems a little bit closer than the last ones. Let's just watch TMS. Monad, Light CM's got D, Monad has come back, Ranger's taken out Finn, so this is now a 3 versus 2 for GYZ. 3 versus 1, but Light CM gets taken from behind. Monad's still up, Ranger's still up, it's Blade and Finn up as well for XF. Ranger's just taken a control point. He's got it, so that means he's now 3 versus 2. He heard the fire, but he's not quite sure where it came from. He's definitely sure where that came from. So it's now 1 versus 3. Oh, come on, Light CM, pull your team back from the brink. I'm definitely not sure if I agree with this use of assault rifles all the time, though. I know it's got the more powerful single shot, but it's not as good up close. He's listening for footprints. He's trying to figure out where to go. They've got 2 control points, so he's not in an immediate danger of losing via the enemy team taking all the control points. Was there a player just over in that direction? Did he just try and take his own control point? I think he might have done that actually. Yeah, anyway. So, XF straight 2 3-0 3-0 victories. That is excellent play by them. We are on, I think, we are on Stronghold or Colony. Let's see. Colony. There we go. Right. This is, I like Colony because one of the you can do the free camera around the map, so you get an idea of the dispersal there of GYZ. A very nice 1-1-1 because it's already pushing up. Monad should be in a position to get a crossfire on him. Takes him out. Nice. Light CM's already gone down. Blaze pushed it right through the middle. Basically, XF are showing absolutely no respect for GYZ, and you can see why. They're basically just running straight through them. 1 kill each there from XF, and only 1 kill on Gamma's side. Let's go into first person now. Let's see if we can get an idea of what GYZ is doing wrong. Whether it's just simply a skill gap, or whether it's also a tactics gap as well. They're taking extremely passive positions right at the very back of the map. Monad's taken Finn because he's taken... Okay. So again, that refrag there you get from XF. It's now 2 versus 1. Now you can see that where Light's XM is pointing, he's not got his... As soon as somebody comes around that door, he's not got his crosshair pointing there. He's got it pointing at the wall. So he's got to have a reaction time to move his crosshair. If he stands there with his crosshair just pointing through the door, or rather the reticle pointing through the door, he doesn't have to move to get that initial shot. So let's go and watch Ranger. It looks like this time they decided to clump up, because they're still taking out X-Light CM. So Finn's captured Echo, Percussor's come back. Blade's taken out more. Are they still... Alright, so Percussor's on an assault rifle. Finn's on an assault rifle. He's got someone pinned down just behind there. He's managed to escape. Blade, Percussor and Finn. Looks like they're going to push forward. Alright, so it's 2v2 now. This round is lasting a little bit longer. Blade, as you can see, already had his crosshair, his sight aimed at the door. So as soon as someone came through, click a left mouse button, player dies. Right, so it's, in fact it's just Blade. I think this is the first time this evening that we've seen XF down to a single player. It's 5 seconds to take a control zone from neutral to taken. So he's taken that, he's taken down, but he did bring back one of his players. So let's go watch Finn, see if he goes for a control zone. I think Golf is there. Yeah, he should be able to get Golf. Just watching the channel. Sees the player goes into the central building and takes one down. So it's now 2v2. XF have managed to pull this one back a little bit. Let's see if Finn can do something. It's still 3 versus 2 now. GYZ have got the man advantage. Let's just go into free cam and see. Right, so we've got Light CM down the bottom left here. Ranger's just gone down. Monad's literally the other side of the entire map. So GYZ are split up as almost as split as you can be. Percussor and T and Finn are in the middle. Blade's dead. So Percussor's not watching this right side where Monad is coming from. Don't know if he knows where the other player is. So Monad's managed to take out Finn. Which leaves Percussor as the last player alive. If GYZ get this kill, they've got the first round on the board of the entire evening. Percussor's being very careful. He does know that from when he sees the player, goes for the kill, gets the kill. It's now 2 versus 2. He's brought Blade back. He's going to push forward. It's 10 seconds to get a control point from an enemy control point to a friendly. So it looks like he's got time for that. Don't see anybody coming in at the moment. You can hear firing going on, so Finn's come back. Monad is now the last player on GYZ. It's completely flipped in XF's direction. Let's go and watch Monad. He's going to have to be careful because they have one. At the moment there's only one control point that Gamma have, and it's this one here. If that's taken, which is about to be taken, and F for Foxtrot's taken, then that's it, game over. There you go, that's it, game over. So that's 3 straight map wins now for XF with not a round taken by GYZ. To be fair, if you want to get better at any kind of competitive game, you have got to play teams better than you are and people better than you are, otherwise you will not improve. So GYZ are certainly doing the best thing at the moment by playing what seems to be a better team. Gain the experience, see what the other team's doing well. I hope very much they'll watch the stream back and they'll kind of get an idea of what both sides have been doing. So to help them with that, I'll just go up into free cam. So we're on Rupture here, and you can see XF have basically just run straight down the middle. They're not even bothering with control points, they're going straight for the frags. And there's only Monad left. They're corralling him in here, they all know where he is. He's managed to take down Percussor, so he's brought back Ranger. Ranger's already dead because Blade ambushed him when he spawned. So this is 3 players now hunting Monad. Monad's gone down. And that was just a steamroller there from XF. 1 frag, and that was Monad from GYZ. So Blade's got a pistol. Percussor has got a pistol. Finn's got a pistol. They're doing the same thing again, straight down the middle. Screw the control points, let's just get the kills. Let's see where Finn's going. So Percussor's captured shot. Now also remember, oh let's see, so no kills yet. Finn's just firing at a player somewhere towards golf. Also remember now we have falling damage, which we introduced in the last update. So players can no longer go to the top of a building like that and just plonk all the way down. They have to go either small jumps or they have to go via the stairs or whatever. That's 2-0. This is a pretty serious marker that XF are putting down here for when Season 2 of the league starts. Actually, let me just go like this. So let's see, we've got GYZ, they're clustered up together here. So you can see XF in the distance are literally just coming straight down the middle. Ranger's gone through the back. So this is, there we go. Light CM's taken down. All 3 of them are just going straight through. Monad must be aware that they're here. Takes Percussor down. Engages Blade. Blade is now the last player left, so he's doing a quote tactical retreat unquote. Monad's going to chase him. He's going to come through. He's going to come up the stairs. Blade's got time to get the control point, so he's brought back a player. Monad's come up, must have heard him. Blade's jumped down. Monad's chased him down. Alright, let's go find Percussor. And Rangers over on the other side of the map. So Percussor, let's go first person on him. Oh! Ranger jumps down, takes the full damage, gets the control point, but gets taken out in turn, I suspect, by Finn. Blade is by. Monad is the last player left on his team. So let's go. I'll just zoom along, there we go. Sorry if I gave you a whiplash there. Monad's here, Blade is taking Golf, Monad's taking Alpha. Percussor's just spawned. Now if Monad, I'm not sure Monad knows he's there, but I'm fairly sure Blade knows that Monad's there. Blade's pushing forward. He's taking out Monad. Now Light CM's coming in. I don't think he knows if Blade's there. Blade's going for the kill. Light CM takes him down. It's now 2 versus 2 again. So Light CM's going to come back up and take this control point. Ranger is going to engage Percussor. So let's try and find Ranger. He's gone down. Percussor in turn is taken down by Light CM. So that's back to 2 versus 2. GYZ are learning from the mistakes. They're learning from the tactics that XF are using. And they're starting to mount the fight bike. So Light CM was going for that control point. Brings back Ranger. Knows there's an enemy somewhere close by. Off to the right, I think. There. Gets the kill. Nice work there by Light CM. Good kill that. But still, Ranger is the last player left. He's taking the control point. That's a good eye. He should have got those kills though. Ah, that's a shame. That was well tried there by GYZ. They put a lot more effort. They did a lot better in those rounds. Definitely feels like they're starting to up their level a little bit. So they're pushing XF just a little more. It's evacuation time. They don't like playing evacuation. They really don't like playing evacuation. So they're just going to cycle through and then they'll move on to the next map. So that should be it. We are into, I think, elevation. Blade's got this bladder the size of a garden pea. That's a lot of firepower coming out of XF right at the start to take down Light CM. And yeah, they're once again just steamrolling through at GYZ. So So let's see, we've got Percussive, Blade and Finn left up. Just Molnad left for GYZ now. Looks like he's on the side of the map. He's got to get a kill, or he has got to kill an enemy player. He's managed to get the kill. So it's now 2 versus 2. Percussive and Finn versus Molnad and Light CM. But Light CM's taken down and just leaves Molnad. He's taking fire but gets the kill. Nice shooting. Brings it to a 2-on-1 in favour of GYZ now. Percussive is probably sat somewhere very close to a control point if he stopped waggling up and down. He's got the point. They know he's here. Now it's a question of whether or not they're going to press his position or whether GYZ are just going to go get control points. So Light CM takes down Percussive. That just leaves Blade. Nice shooting! That was really well done. So that just leaves Ranger now on GYZ's side. He's going for the control points. Fairly safe bet. If he's just kind of hunkers down, he'll be able to hear anyone coming around. He's brought one of his players back, so it's now Ranger and Molnad versus Blade and Finn. Taking fire from above. Does he get the kill? Yes, he gets the kill. Nice one, Ranger. He takes out Finn. That leaves Blade on XF. This is definitely the more maps that we're seeing, the tighter it's getting between GYZ and XF, and that's good to see. It shows that GYZ are learning from this experience. And also XF are now switching out of pistols and back to rifles. As you can see, the GYZ are getting very close to taking the first round here. Let's go watch Percussive, who is actually still on the pistol. It's now 3 versus 1. He needs either a control zone or he needs a kill. You can hear an enemy player. He's going to take 5 seconds to get that point. He's got his brought back Finn. He's got the kill as well. That was some nifty play there coming out of Percussive. Becomes a 2 versus 2. He's flashing his light on just to show Finn where he is. Probably just to show off a little bit so we can see enemy players. Interesting. I wonder if that's a bug. I think it might be actually. Let me just see. And Delta win. Percussive's killed Molnad. That's the last player on GYZ. XF take their 10th round in a row. Gamma or GYZ have yet to score, but they're coming closer. And because this is a practice scrim, that's really what this is all about. That's an interesting little bug there. I must remember to report that. Whoa! Finn was going for the ninja res there, but gets taken out by X-Lite. So it's now 2 versus 1. X-Lite CM is last player left on GYZ. As far as I'm aware, there's a second clan match going on tonight. It should be after this. So if you're watching on the ZPS channel and you find it switched to a different match, that's because we've been kicked off. Let's see, Picasso win that. So again, XF get that one. So if you're enjoying this one, please stick around a little bit after it has finished, because there will be a second clan match this evening. I believe it's being casted by Darkstar, so that will be a lot of fun. So I think the Fight Gaming channel will host said PS as a return favour for them hosting us this evening. Right, so it's 2-0, which means that if XF win this round, then they have won their 4th map in a row. Let's see, Light CM's pushing up. There's fire going up all over the place because there's taken out Ranger. There's definitely someone, there was someone, the flashlight goes off. Gets the kill. That makes it a 2v2. Blade and Finn versus Light CM and Monad. Hell of a lot of flashlights going on down there. Oh, good work, Light CM. That just means that Finn and yay! Woo! So GYZ get the first round of the night. That is what perseverance gets you. They were steamrolled and steamrolled and steamrolled. They fought back, they've sped up, they've upskilled, and they've finally got around. Well done, guys. I applaud your perseverance. It's not easy getting the shit kicked out of you and coming back from that, but they've done that and they've learnt. So let's watch Monad. Let's see, it's a 3 versus 2 at the moment. No, a 2 versus 2. No, it's 2 versus 1 because it's the last player left on XF's side. Could GYZ get a second round? Ranger's looking to take that control point. He just needs to make sure he's not shot while he's doing it, and that is what happens. Which means that Light CM is the last player left now on GYZ. If XF get this, they get this map. But some more players have come back. It's now back to a 3 versus 2. Player in. He saw the player. He's got the kill. Nice work. Oh, but Delta won that. So that is now, I think, the 4th straight map in a row that XF have won. But GYZ is stepping up the game. They are definitely starting to push back a little bit on XF. That's good to see, actually, because the more they play together, the better, the more skilled they become. This is Stronghold, by the way, and so Monad's right at the back here. 3 GYZ left, if you can see, but Monad is totally kind of, he's watching the left Charlie channel, but he's still divorced from his teammates, so he can't help. Ranger's kind of all the way up there. He's in Delta, I think, in the tunnel. But he's so far from Monad, he can't get any kind of, if that happens, they can't trade. So Monad, I think, yeah, Monad's left on his own. He knows there's an enemy player somewhere in the direction that he's looking. But what he's not sure about is where all of the other guys are. So he's here. You got Finn and Picasso there. So Monad's now starting to think about moving into Charlie. I think one of them's heard, yeah, so Monad will definitely have heard Picasso jumping down. Oh, nice work there by Picasso. Right, come on GYZ, get another round. This will be very interesting. I think Ranger may have taken some damage there because he missed the jump pad or the drop pad. Blaze already taken out Monad. There is an advantage on this map if you spawn in the higher area because you can get a lot more control over a lot wider area. So it's maybe something from the competitive side that we need to look at as ZPS, or perhaps take out the pool. Light CM is the only player left now for his team, but he's managed to take out Percussa. He's brought back Ranger. Walks into an XF player, takes him down, gets taken down himself. It's now 2 versus 1. It's Ranger 2 versus 2, 2 versus 1. Percussa's going for the long range pistol play here. He needs to be careful because he's now the last player on his team. Oh, nice work by Percussa though. It switches round. It's now 2 versus 1. Light CM is the last player on GYZ. Let's go and see where he is. Fairly high. He might be thinking about going for Foxtrot, so let's just see. Oh, he's been taken out by Finn. And that's it, second round goes to XF. Right, let's watch Ranger for a little while. So he's pushing up on the left-hand Charlie side. That's a very aggressive push. He missed that player jumping down on the right-hand side. What he's trying to do is get the central high point so he can kind of dominate, catch out lurkers, catch out people spawning in. And just basically trying to stop any kind of rotation coming out from XF. So Ranger's up here. Monad's there. And again you've got a tight cluster of XF, who by the looks of it have just basically made a mini fortress. All in here. So Finn's come out, probably got bored knowing Finn. Monad's taken out Percussa. But again, GYZ is spread out around the map. They're not able to help each other. They are going to try and block off Percussa as he spawns in, or at least they should try and block off Percussa. Ranger and Monad know he's going to come back. Ranger should be able to hear him at that point. Blade takes out X-like CM. And now Monad's all on his own, facing 2 XF players. He's going to pull back. He's now facing 3 XF players. He knows that one of them just spawned. He's trying to figure out where he spawned. He takes out because that's good work. So it's now 2 versus 2. But he's going to be facing up against Finn, I think, in a minute. And he's taken out by Finn. Yep, there we go. Blaze engaging. It's like CM is the only player left on GYZ at the moment. He's looking for the players who may be kind of lurking around to spawn him, kill him as he spawns. He's taking fire. He doesn't know where from. He needs to move. He thinks he's coming in from behind him, but it's not. He's coming in from that direction, from Charlie, and he's taken down by Finn. He had plenty of opportunity to move there. He didn't take it, so that means that XF take this map as well. So let's see, are we going to go for the XF train again? Well, Blade's taking out Light CM. He's engaging again, and that was pretty quick and pretty brutal. No kills at all for GYZ, 2 kills for Blade, 1 for Finn. So that was just XF just simply asserting their dominance and saying, you know what, screw the control points, we're just going to frank you. That's interesting. I wonder why Chris didn't shoot then, because that's Light CM takes down 2. That just leaves Blade, who switched to his assault rifle. He's going to go for a control point by the looks of it, so he can bring back one of his teammates. Only 5 seconds to get this point, so he should be perfectly fine. Brings back Percussor. Oh, nice work there by Blade. Takes out Mono. That just leaves Light CM left for GYZ. So Blade's going to get this control point as well. That'll bring back Finn. That makes it 3 versus 1. Let's just, excuse me, going through buildings. Light CM ambushes. Who was it? Blade. Is he gonna? Where's he gonna go now? He doesn't know, but Finn's coming in behind him. If he goes for that control point, he's got a player in front and a player behind. He's going to go for the control point. Finn's going to come in, but he takes Finn out. That's really well done there by Light CM. Ah, didn't see Percussor coming in though. So there's Blade up. There is Monad. Who's going to get the kill? Monad gets the kill. Now it comes 2 versus 1. Blade is the last player left for XF. He's over Echo. He's taken Echo. That brings back a player. So that's 2 versus 2. Now Blade and Finn versus Monad and Ranger. Again, you see the 2 blues, Delta, are fairly close to each other. Although Finn's wandering off. Ranger and Monad are nowhere near each other. There's very little synergy, and Ranger is about to engage, I think. Or be engaged. There. Gets the kill. Nice work from Ranger. Ah, but gets taken out in return by Blade. It's now 2 versus 1. Where's Monad? He's on the other side of the map. Right, he's got no one behind him. Let's just go up. You can see Percussor and Blade are quite a distance away now. He's going for the frag. It's 3 versus 1. He gets 1. It's 2 versus 2. It's back to 2 versus 1. Light CM versus Blade and Percussor. Light CM spawned in. Let's go on first person him, see where he's going. He's trying to get around the flank. Doesn't manage it. But much tighter game there. GYZ again are pushing back. This should be the last round. Assuming, of course, XF win this, which is probably a fair assumption. But let's see. So you got XF coming out here. Pushing forwards. GYZ on the other half. Let's just go for a kind of a super high. Let's just do that. Get an idea what everyone's doing. So it's now just Monad versus 3 XF, and he's not close enough to a control point to take anything. But it looks like he's got a kill. Yeah, he's got a kill. It's now 2 versus 1. Blade versus Monad and Ranger. Let's come down a little bit further. So there's Blade. Hiding in the corner. Probably wants to go to the bathroom. Still hiding in a corner. Come on, Blade. You can do it, friend. You should be able to hear somebody wandering around. He's giving a lot of leeway here to GYZ. And GYZ are not taking control points. Is Ranger going to go for this one? Yep, so no. Why not? Take the control point, bring back your third player. There's no reason not to. Screw the hunting for the frag, just go get your third player. That leaves Monad versus Blade and Percussor. So let's see. Can he hear footsteps? He can certainly hear gunfire. And that, I think, is it. Blade's taken out Monad 3-0. So all the maps won by XF and Mainline Winter. All the maps won by XF so far. All but one round won by XF so far. But GYZ are playing much better now than they did at the start. Let's see. I think we're going to start calling that the XF train. Because it is pretty ferocious once it gets going. Did he see that play? Yes, he did. And a very quick execution style play there from XF. That was well done by them. GYZ did get 2 kills. Blade got 3. I wonder if there was a team kill in there. Alright, so and there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Mother Goose strap. That is a thing of beauty. Of course, your definition of beauty might be slightly different than mine, but that is just awesome to watch. I have... Can I get a screen print of that? They're so nervous, still trying to do 360 just moving along. This is epic. Oh god. This is so funny. I love this community, I really do. If they win this round doing this, well, GYZ for a start. We'll never hear the end of it. Fire going out. Ranger goes down. Oh, they're moving along. That's it. There's only Monad left. Come on, GYZ. This is your chance. Oh, I cannot wait to get grenades into IM. A nice nade and slap bang in the middle of D3. And they are actually watching their backs as they move forward. This is epic. They don't realise they're heading towards Monad as well. And they do it! Oh, that is brilliant. Hey Dalton, how's it going? Oh, that has got to be one of the most epic things I've ever seen. Oh god, that was fantastic. Oh, please tell me, guys, on the stream that you caught that, because that was just brilliant. Right, so we're in third person now with Finn. Let's just kind of move up a little closer. Blade's obviously not overly happy about having Finn right behind him. So if GYZ have figured out what's going, then they've probably split off into 3 individuals to take a bunch of control points. Yeah, it's a pretty cool strat, isn't it? It's worked really well, and they've actually won the last round using it. And because they're all together, if one of them goes down, they get the trade kill. It means they can res immediately as well. It's just, it's only in Interstellar Marines. Yeah? Ah, but there we go. So that means that Monad's got X-Light. Yeah, Monad's got F. X-Light's taken Finn. Percussor's got X-Lights. Who have we got left now? So Blade, Percussor. Blade's taken down. That's Monad against Percussor. See, most of the control points now have been taken by GYZ, but Percussor knows that Monad has got to come and get this last point, or he's got to get the kill. And this is why he's now hiding around this area. Monad is probably very unsure about what to do. He's just trying to see from a distance if he can get a bead on where Percussor is. Alright, so because he's got that zone, he's brought back Finn, and Finn's immediately taken down by X-Light. That was, I'm sorry, by Monad. That was nice. So that just leaves Percussor again. And he's taken down, which means that GYZ have got their second round of the evening. And that happened simply because XF did not follow through on the Mother Goose strat. Right, let's see if the shenanigans are over and if they're going to go serious. So, when we did Unity 5, it changed something on the physics of the Marine, whereas in the past, it is a capsule. In the past, prior to Unity 5, you would slide off the top of the capsule. So imagine that's a capsule, you just slide off the top of it like that. Now, you don't slide, you actually stay on top of it. So we do sometimes get players jumping on other players' heads. So Monad, Light CM, let's just go up high, above the snow. Right, so you can see we've got the 3 GYZ members in basically an L shape almost, with the 3 XF members all clustered together around Delta. That means if one of the XF members goes down, there's a good chance another one can res them. Whereas if a GYZ member goes down, for example Light CM right there, cannot be resed because he's got no one near to him. And normally I don't do this kind of really high free cam shot, not for a long time anyway. But the reason why I'm doing it this time is because I kind of want to show GYZ when they watch this back some of the things that they're doing wrong. So Monad should be able to watch. You can see Alpha, he's got the kill. So it's now Monad and Light CM versus Percussor and Finn. He had the right idea, he had the right shot, he just simply missed it. So that means Light CM against Finn and Percussor. Sees your enemy player. And that means that XF have won, I think, the final map. And I am keeping my fingers crossed. I managed to get a really good screenshot out of that. Not sure if they're going to do one more or not, so I'm just going to alt tab out for a second and just do something quickly. Let's see, are we doing any more?
Solving personal dispute
Alright, so we're going to do this one, and then we're going to move across to the US server. I see Mona's off in the corner here. This can be quite a good position to control quite a bit of the map. Unless they know where you are and just kind of pop you off as soon as you jump up. Right, so it looks like this is the last map then. So let's follow Blade. He's going straight through to the middle. He's using an assault rifle. Okay, so he's showing a little bit of respect this time. Although he's basically completely ignored the control point. The timing was just out. He just missed that player below him. Lycian's been taken out by Finn. Is Blade pushing forward? Does he know there's somebody? Yes, he does. Takes him out in an extremely quick round there. That was, yeah, that was surgical almost in its precision. Only one kill out of GYZ. So let's go watch Lycium. Let's go first person, see how he's doing. Sees the player to the right. Yeah, sees him. Gets taken out though. So Blade's taken out Ranger. Finn's taken out Lycium. Monad is the last player now on his team, but he does get the kill. Brings it to another player gone down somewhere. So it's 2 versus 1. Blade and Percussor against Monad. Monad's taken down. XF very, very rapidly wins that round and that map. So that's it for that practice clan scrim this evening. I hope you had some fun. We will be doing the next season of the Install Marines tournament in a few weeks on Fire Gaming. So we have the Hell Week event tomorrow evening, which takes place at 6 o'clock Central European time. So if you look on Fire Gaming, you'll see the details, the password for the server, all that kind of stuff, everything you need to do. We are moving to a new website as well over the next few weeks, and once that's done, we'll start the second Interstellar Marines competitive tournament. If you want to play, just get a team together, make sure that you sign up when the tournament sign-ups are open. Do as much practice if you can. If you do get to practice and you want to do a scrim and you want to let me know about it, I'll cast it, give your clan a little bit of love, make sure that you guys get some exposure, and also that people know about you so you can get more clan members. Yeah, Striker, I said the line that Blade wanted me to, but because I've no idea at this point what I'm getting myself into, what I'll just quickly do is I'll say it again exactly so that Blade can see it. And I've been asked to say this line. I've no clue what it's about, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to find out in the next day or so. So the line is this: clear one's throat. Knowledge is half the battle. The other half is violence. Do you want it in several different ways? Knowledge is half the battle. The other half is violence. Anyway, whatever. So it's done. So that's it for this evening. I would very much like to leave you with a little video for the event we have tomorrow night, which is the Let's Raise Hell. And I will just quickly move across to find where I have it. There we are. So excuse the fact it's going to just start. There we go. Right. To everybody on the stream, to everybody that's watched this evening's stream, thank you very much for watching and for taking part and enjoying it. There is a second stream that's going to go on fairly soon on ZPS's channel, which is another clan scrim that's going to be casted by Darkstar. Please watch that. If you have enjoyed this stream, please follow this channel and visit us at firegaming.com. And of course, if you watch the scrim that Darkstar is going to do and you enjoy that, please also follow 0 Point Software's channel. I'll leave you with this short video just to give you a taste of what's going to happen tomorrow night. Instructions for how to sign up are on the website. As always, enjoy your gaming.
Hey, wake up.
Take care. On September 13th, Fire Gaming is going to be hosting the Let's Race Hell Week event. The rules are very simple. The last 4 members standing each win $15. For more information and to sign up for this event, visit www.firegaming.com.